me now. Da, 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 da. Man, this song is such a freaking banger. Hello, homies. How we doing? How's it going? Countdown is refreshed. Ladder is refreshed. How we doing? How we standing? Are we standing? Fun. Very much unintended. However, Hera still top dog. 1777. That's pretty freaking good. Heart. Less than 100 elo actually behind him at his peak. 1694. My homie. Top 2. That's where I want to see him. That's where I want to see him. Wait, I need a couple of things. Today, as always, we're also streaming on YouTube, so just keep that as a kind reminder. ACCM number 3, 1678 with at his highest. Hello. Then number 4, Mr. Yo with 1675 as highest elo. Viper's not even in top 13 anymore. Doubt is 11. Wait a minute. At his highest, he's 1600 almost. And he's at his highest with 1616. Still pretty solid win rate. MBL is still with a shit ton of games. Maximum 1626. That's not too shabby. 1632 for Leary. Lewis grinding like crazy, man. I love to see Lewis in this good of a shape. Anyway, that being said, I'm gonna hop straight into a game here. Like I told you guys I'm going to be live yesterday. I wasn't because I had a lot of things to do and to solve. And well, yeah. There was that. Sorry about that. I'll continue today, however. And today I'm gonna hop straight into a Mihai game. Mihai is playing Jordan. They just started this, so I'm ready to see what's going on. I will switch Mihai to yellow. I hate green. I hate watching green. I feel like it's very, very bad. Hey, Exercept, greetings from us, Norway, Germany. Is it me or the volume a bit higher today? Like a tiny bit, 3 or so. I was very close to the mic. Should be fine. Then just skipping chat and intro. Mihai is playing, so I wanted to jump straight into his game. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys being here. Gamonik. Hi, I just want to sell out hi, Tao, Holland, and Tehen as well. Welcome, guys. Hope you're going to enjoy the games today. Mihai just going super aggressive, flooding military to his opponent's base. He has 2 forward ranges. I haven't seen this before. So this could backfire big time because Mihai doesn't have buildings in defense. Now Jordan is playing as the shoe. So, oh my god, this is Mihai's strategy, right? Being super aggressive, which in short term will pay off a lot. Like he already killed 2 vills, stopped these walls. This is still open, by the way. I don't think the archers are going to be to that hole in time. But yeah, basically, you see what's going on. Super aggressive. This is still open. Yeah. Very good. He's now putting up a stable. Well, his resources looking pretty damn fine. He's going to be able to go to Castle Age soon. Now, the only downside is if Jordan is defending against all of this and then makes a counterattack. Because like I was saying, he's playing as the Shu. Shu's strongest traits are the archers. And the archers, guess what, are countered by skirms. Skirms are slow, and sending skirms from the forward ranges, probably not something that you want to do. Now, let me see what Jordan can see. Jordan had a spear there for the longest. He knows that the ranges are forward. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, okay. I saw him coming with all the military this side, close to the ranges. No, he should split. He should split his military and do the counterattack that I was talking about. That's exactly what is happening. Mihai, however, reading him like an open book, already has his archers here. Archers that are soon to be crossbowmen as well. Way less archers for Jordan, though. Yeah, I mean, Mihai did lose an archer or two, but now he's going to advance, possibly with these homies. Might find 4 villagers for free here as well. I think he's just waiting for the upgrades. But I do like the defensive range. A will forward for a siege workshop. Mihai going super, super, super aggressive. Hey, Duke. Is the same strat he used on Seba earlier. Mega aggressive. Oh, okay, okay. You know what? Mihai actually can get to some good results with aggressive strats. It's not the first time he's trying them. I've seen him play quite aggressive in the past. The only issue here is that in a couple of days, the pros that play against him will figure out. And we'll expect that and adapt accordingly. Jordan calls it GG. I was about to say that it's quite sloppy for Jordan to pull his military back, because these were all exposed vills on gold, and Mihai had sold his stone to go up quicker to the next stage. But then again, Jordan has to pull back to defend, but he can't defend against all of this. He knows that Siege Workshop is going to come forward next. It's going to be a follow-up from Mihai. Dowd said something similar an hour ago. He said he figured out a good strat too early. Dowd said that too. And now I said that. What does that make me a good caster, guys? Guys, what's going on? Can't above the pressure. Yeah. Hey, Minicam. No. What do you mean? Rude. Hey, Jet. How's it going? Except is asking, how do you deal with any snow that falls on all snow or ice? Hoping and praying, or even better than usual, winter boots? Dude, I have winter boots. I can freaking stand with them on any, like, ice or, like you say, old snow. They're so freaking slippery. It's insane. Okay, they're probably not proper winter boots. Too late this year, but probably next year I'm going to invest into a better pair. It's not just a skill issue. Yeah. These should have good traction. That's what I'm saying. That maybe then they're not proper winter boots. I simply walk on the snow in sneakers. Yeah, Canada, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That's a bit of a no-no. You're just talking about walking, or with the car as well? With like the driveway, ideally we wouldn't let a lot of snow falling on the old snow, or like ice forming and such, because that's pretty bad as well. So we try to clean the driveway after every snow. Hey, zoom out. My wife and girls have snow boots with retractable spikes. Poggers. This year live, I'm out here specking games in game. Oof. Don't worry, I'm coming here for the rescue. We have Yo playing Mihai on Volpine again, and Vivi Seba on Henchhold. You know, Seba is gonna probably be live for a while. I want to see Mihai trying that strat against you, Because right now Mihai is at 1500 and Yo is very juicy at 1628. Yo has a lot of puntos. I want to see that if that strat will pay off against Mr. Yo. What's up, Bowman? I saw a French YouTuber going to a ski resort and he doesn't fancy sneaker. He never laughed as hard. Homies were frozen. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, sometimes you just have to take comfort over style. I don't know how to say it better. I was just talking earlier with my husband's cousin. She's trying to organize a trip to Lisbon, and like I had to tell her the toughest thing that hit me in the first couple of days in Lisbon is that, you know, just arrived in Lisbon, going to walk around the city. Like everyone tells you that you should walk in Lisbon, not like try to see the city from the freaking bus or train or Uber or whatnot. There's the strat again, 2 forward ranges. So I put on like a cutesy outfit. I was wearing flat, like I was planning on walking a lot. But they were not sneakers or not comfy shoes. They were flats, but you know, the classic girl, uncomfortable, pretty shoes. They're still flats though. Yeah, the crazy heels. Exactly. That's something that I didn't know actually. So if you look in Lisbon, that's just 500 meters away? Half a freaking kilometer. What's that? That's just like a couple of minutes. Nah. You didn't account for the fucking hills. It doesn't tell you that's on a fucking hill. So, like, you're gonna get here breathless. Dude, the freaking wounds on my feet after that day were just tragic. So yeah, like, don't you ever wear anything else than the comfiest pair of shoes that you own. Yeah, the São Jorge. I think that's the one that you're talking about. Probably the yeah, the one on the hill as well. Yeah, that was among other things that I visited. Anyway, guys, we're doing this. I wonder if Yo knows about Mihai's strategy because he's home with a shit ton of skirms and 2 scouts. My dad had the same problem on holiday. Yeah, it's brutal, man. Again, sneaking a couple of vills from you. Killed some foxes. He has quite a lot of gold. And now he's just chilling on berries. Honestly, he could even take 1 or 2 more and go all the way around to all of these foxes. There's so many of them. Free gold, guys. 35 gold per fox. Look at that. 700 gold here. What the hell? And they get it quite fast. If anything, I think I would rather have him keep those vills on foxes. Mihai is so aggressive here, man. Absolutely clueless about those vills, of course. But you know what? Yo is using this to his advantage to protect with 2 TCs. I think Yo is the first person that I see putting down a second TC in Empire Wars. It's too slow for Empire Wars, at least that's what I thought. But against an Omega aggressive strategy like this, it's very good. Now, Mihai is playing as Byzantines. One thing that Yo will have to think about is Mihai's timing, because look at his resources, he can click up right now, and he is. However, so is Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo having a second TC and clicking up in the same time as Mihai is huge right now. He's ahead in vills right now. Yeah, okay, he didn't produce all the way throughout, you know, the feudal age. He is only a couple of vills ahead, but he now has an extra TC to produce from. remember about those vills that I said that they're Omega protected and Mihai is clueless? Well, Mihai found them. Remember that I was talking about him being ahead of Nico? Well, he's not that much anymore. Yeah, hashtag picks. But I think both of these two were random picks. Congrats for finishing that on your thesis, Strode. Happy to have you here. And Iron Badger with 6 months of Prime subs. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the support. Being able to produce on the way up is now still... Exactly. So he did lose a couple of vills, but he's just going to replace them. 4-0 EKD in Mihai's advantage. Third range, though. Range, however, is a tiny bit in the middle now. It's not that forward. So, you know, if he's under a lot of pressure, I feel like producing from here and sending them back home is not that far away. All of this production, he could put a monastery here. He has 2 relics next to it as well. But yeah, now here comes Castle Age. The same time for both. And the longer the game goes, the better it is for Byzantines. Now, Yo is tacking into Elite Scrims, which are not the shabbiest in Castle Age. They're fully upgraded. But later on, he's going to fall behind. He doesn't have Bracer, something that will matter a lot, regardless if he's facing Arbalesters from Mihai or Scrims of his own. I'm not even sure about a comp from Cumans against Byzantines. Humans are the Civ that usually take good advantage of their timings. And how this game is developing, I don't think that's going to be the case. Also, I want to say I absolutely hate the maps that... Okay, I can understand rocky terrain denying woodlines. And with this statement, I will also answer a question from chat. Someone saying, have you ever seen the middle workshop being unlocked in this? No. No one is chopping through the woodlines because you can't put a lumber camp here. It would be extremely inefficient. I think the monument could be unlocked only if you are going at super late in the game. And with this format, you can't even go that late in the game either because it has a time limit, 1 hour and 15. And I think there's enough gold on the map to last until that. You're not realizing any of this is tragic, dude. He lost 6 more vills. He's at 12 eco losses. Okay, I was saying that I don't mind the maps that deny certain resources with the rocky terrain, but where you can't farm, like the rocky terrain being around the main TC, those I absolutely hate. It takes so much off of the farming space. Like, yeah, you can argue that he can farm freaking here, I don't know. Feels worth if you're a mule cart. That's a very good point, actually. Yeah. I know a Civ that could do it. Narwati Manian. Also, Khmer Ballista Elephant could cut. Huh? It is a cheap way of making the maps more aggressive. I agree. And again, I don't mind. For instance, Rocky Forest. The entire woodlines are kind of denied by the... One sec. Hey, yes, Snack Shrimp. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I miss Land Madness. Again, I don't mind, you know, the maps that... Ooh, nice micro here from Mihai. That deny you from walling with the rocky terrain and such. But when it's taking, like, so much off of the farming space, it's quite annoying. Of course, it doesn't affect me as a viewer, but yeah, as a player, I could see this being quite... GG! Dude! A bit excessive? Hey, it's working! Mihai just found a very good strat. I agree with Doubt, though. I was saying earlier, this could be figured out very early.
What?
Ah, okay, you mean the Rocketeering. True. Hey, DT, looking forward to 7 more days of Red Bull. Let's go. Hey, 11. The center thing gives you rest. Yeah, but it's a trickle of rest, right? I think it's not worth it unless you run out of gold, which is quite... I don't know, it's just quite unlikely on this map. There's 25k gold. And there's a 1 hour 15 limit. There's relics too. Is the objective to make more open games? Yeah, 100%. Hey, Moral Lizard. Let's see if we have a game to hop right into. 10 minutes ago, Tato started a game versus Dragonstar, Portuguese versus Magyars. Man, Dragonstar, is he force picking Magyars? Every single game that I watch from him is Magyars. Gabi started to play as well. Hey, potential bastard. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start this game, but I will try to go a tiny bit slower, like 2 times the speed until we catch up with the live game. I'm keeping an eye quite closely on the viewer feedback, viewer feedback. And I saw a lot of people complaining about how caster fast forward to catch up with the live games. And I can understand that being annoying, especially on Empire Wars, because we miss quite a lot of action. Hey, Loki! How's it going? Vivi Gabi was a banger. Okay, we're going to check her games today as well, because I think she's doing quite well, actually. So, Dragonstar killing already an eco unit. Tato will follow, though. Even Dragonstar is putting down a tower with a lot of villagers here. Complainers will complain. It's not necessarily complaining, it's feedback. And I am trying to, adapt all for the viewer experience. They're very aggressive, both of them. Dragonstar has Magyar Scouts, free forging, so them jumping on vills almost guarantees you a kill all the time. While Tato has a lot of military forward with archers and spears to stop the Magyar Scouts from just jumping on the archers. But Archer's doing quite a good job into sniping some vills as well. Eco KD is 5-4 in Tato's favor. But Tato already 1 minute and 1 second idle TC time. So at the end of the day, Dragonstar is actually ahead with 1 villager. There's a lot of skirms now in defense from Dragonstar. And if Tato does not add a stable, then he's going to find it quite awkward to deal with all of those skirms. I'm talking about that while obviously the game is still on 2 times speed, and he already added one and has a lot of scouts on the field. How are things? Ooh, in Tato's gold? Not well. He just lost another... Not good, sorry. He just lost a lot of villagers. 9-6 still Eco KD in Tato's favor. But that idle TC time is still ahead. So that leaves us with 40 vills to 41 only. Nice. Snipe on the scouts. 1 HP vill, is that? Yeah. He needs to find a farm to stay on close to the TC. A second stable for Dragonstar, he's going to go extremely aggressive in Feudal Age, while Tato is already up to the next stage. And Tato will use the gold discount on his units to go into double stable knights plus a couple of crossbows still, well, archers for now, still being produced. We're probably gonna see the crossbow and the Botkin upgrade needs more people on gold. It was something that he's terribly lacking. A really, really good job from Dragonstar. Dragonstar is actually killing all the archers, so maybe we won't be seeing any crossbow upgrade. He still doesn't have gold. He just found another mine here. But you know what? He was off of gold completely on the way up, so he won't be able to produce that much or that many units. Dragonstar still with a lot of units. He has to add more spear. He got the armor on them, which is fantastic to deal with a mass of knights. Has quite a lot of scouts still. Scouts are fully upgraded. Wait, I thought I saw bloodlines in the queue. Did he cancel it or he forgot about it? There's one dog for each of them. She's not working for some reason. There's one fire shield from Dragonstar. Does he not know about this dog? He does not. Knights are still an issue. We need either more spears. Hard to ever go up to the next stage when you invest so much into spears all the time, though, and you need a lot of spears in order to do damage to those knights. And Tato needs to use his time window to basically do a lot of damage to Dragonstar, and yeah, that's absolutely being achieved. Dragonstar calling the GG. I'm sorry we didn't catch this game live. This seemed like to be a banger of a game. There are just so many. Now Mihai's playing Tato. Okay, like we're just gonna watch Mihai do his strat today. Did it against Seba, against Yo. Now he's doing it against Tato. Let's see if Tato is going to be prepared for it. There's so many good games, and I feel like I wanna show them all to you guys. What is Mihai's strat? He's going super aggressive with 2 ranges forward, and just all in for a while afterwards. Not necessarily all in, but very, very aggressive. Just flooding archers, scouts in feudal age, going up as fast as he can with selling the stone, then siege warrior forward, knights, crossbowmen, 4 or 5 mangonels. It's I don't really get why casters sped up to catch up to lifetime during a ladder qualifier. Yeah, again, see, I understand Lincolini's take. But I feel like it's very easy to be spoiled by... For instance, let's say... I'll give you an example. Vivi is playing Seba. They started the game 19 minutes ago. Let's assume that this game will last until minute 25, right? I'm starting to cast. I'm not speeding up the game. In 5 minutes, they will be finished their game. And I'm still minute 5, right? I'm going normal speed. New chatters joining. Can you cast Seba versus Hera? They just started a game. Okay, so I know that game is finished. Okay, that was just a poor example. Using the match command. The match command won't work anymore because after 5 minutes, for me, this is going to be a simple recording. And they're not in a live game anymore. The match command doesn't work. Actually, let me put him in yellow. I really like the yellow-red. So yeah, everyone basically wants to cast the live games. That's why... Yeah, that's why we're rushing. So I hate rushing, especially if I'm rushing to then just be live in the game for exactly 2 minutes. I also understand why it's super annoying for the viewers. So what I will try is that if we want to spectate a game that we know it's a banger, and we're not live with it, at least I will try to do as the previous game to speed up on 2 times speed, not on 8 times speed. So at least we have a broad idea what happened in the game until we catch up with the live game. Anyway, that being said, hey Ringolf, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. That being said, Tato apparently knows about his strat because pam 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 pam, he knows 2 ranges are forward. So now he knows that Mihai's weakness right now is the defense at home, right? Harder to send all of this pam 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 to his base to defend. He needs to unite this with the edge of the map, probably to stop these archers from shifting all the way here. Stable is at home. Unusual for Mihai, usually it would be forward to be closer to the skirm defense from Tato. Most random tower that I've seen on this map, but hey, I'm all here for it. Light AoE, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, everyone. And this is how Tato stopped all of this, with a couple of scrims, with some walls in time, and with that one single random tower. What is Mihai doing? He has to send all of his military back at home to defend. Also, on top of all of this, Mihai made a tower. If Mihai had made a tower, he won't have the stone in his bank to sell it to go up faster to the next stage. So that's quite a lot of damage that Tato managed to squeeze out of Mihai. Without killing any vills, yeah, he just had to stop his momentum. Because his momentum is what he killed his previous opponents. She, being stuck on the outside, she might be in danger. She might be in danger. She might be in danger. No, she was a bait. She was a bait. Tato's gonna lose all of his military because of her. Hey, Axel. Axel is definitely one of my 2 favorite mods. Now, I can't say who's the other one from the top 2 without starting a beef with either SNM or Hamby. I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. His walls? Find it. Oh, shit! God damn it. Why did I say that when I have so many mods here? Why did I actually have to shoot myself in the foot? Wait, was Tato doing this? Oh, -4? It could be. It definitely could be. In the meantime, Tato is pretty much concerned with his woodline that he had to save. Tato, in all of this, he's up to the next siege, though. Turks versus Berbers. On top of all of this, Mihai is Turks, so all of the scouts he has on the field, they will be light calves for free. For free, that's right. But the issue with that is castle age timing. Yeah, he needs a market. Does he have one now? Yes, he does. Why are we not seeing 100 food being bought? There it is. Chop, chop. Chop, chop, Mihai. In 1 exact minute, he's going to have to survive. Cheap knights from Berbers and crossbowmen. If he could do damage, though, on the way up, he's diving. All of that, there's 1 spear. 2 spears. Has 5 scouts. Forging is coming in. He cancelled forging. Doesn't have bloodlines either. He does have armor, though. She's dead. No, she's not. She's a strong, independent woman. Mihai. Running straight into all those spears. Goodness gracious. Tato's military is forward. Ooh, will Mihai see it now? Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. It's gonna hit like a hurricane. Nah, can't see Can't see shit. Oh my god, it's going to hit straight where Mihai is patiently walling, as a matter of fact. Rocking like a hurricane. Exactly. Also, shout out to my homies from DHL. They're a bunch of scammers. Can you imagine if someone is actually watching? I went offline. Oh, I went offline. I went online later this morning because they sent me a message that your package is gonna arrive between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. So I stay offline to wait for their freaking package because I need to sign. It's quite an important package, actually. And now I'm casting with... now I'm casting cross-eyed. One eye is at the freaking screen, and the other eye is at my phone to see if they're gonna call me or message me or that they're here. And the third eye is at the street to see the van. So, yeah. Scammers. Anyway. Mihai has that Lycav upgrade for free. Getting forging. Can't afford crossbowman upgrade. I think it would be good. But I also kind of understand him not wanting to bother himself with all of that. Tato did get Botkin arrow. Yo, my homie Joe's here. Hey, hey. Damn, DHL and my Manatom Rush both arriving later than they need to. Yes. Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, don't send the spear. You're just gonna attract them there. Yeah. Spears are just like freaking gravity, dude. Oh, I laughed way too much at my own joke. This is dangerous. Mihai needs a monastery. He does have one. A monk is in the queue. Where is the monastery? Right here. My homie Saucy! Yo, what's up? Happy New Year. I hope, hope you're doing well. Just fantastic as always. Happy to see you here. And yeah. Hope you're gonna have an amazing year. That's what I hope for you, homie. Turk Spears OP? Yeah. Yeah. This lone range is still a thing. And knights and camels. But you know what? Turks have both knights and camels as well. Yeah, thank you so much for asking. Mihai is slowly shifting to CA. Will we see janitors? No style points? The issue with janitors is that they cost food. So... that would be a third food unit when you're already spamming knights and camels. Now, which one will you stop spamming? Knights? Well, they do quite well against the Lycav. Camels? Well, if you stop spamming camels, Mihai is gonna continue producing his own camels. If you don't make janitors, well, you're dying to the CA raids. So, yeah. It's tricky. 17 on food definitely won't be enough to produce all of that. Yeah, the knights and the camels are discounted because they're from the stable, but the janitors aren't. So, monk here healing all that military. That's very nice. Also, those do need ballistics. Otherwise, yeah, they won't be able to snipe the camel so efficiently. The monks here are doing some work from Tato, but Mihai has the freaking Lycav. Mihai has the freaking Lycav and he snipes their ass. Mihai 5-2 eco KD. Ahead, 12 villagers, no more all-ins. He has a second TC early on that he's gonna garrison, doing some work around the camels. Camels definitely do not want to be next to them, especially because the TC have bonus damage against the camels. Not armor. Sorry. Attack. Doesn't say that. Okay. Source, trust me, bro. I promise they do. What happened in my chat? PA1 followed. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome. Zoom Out Idiot gifted a tier 1 monthly sub to Saucy Pops. Alright. Homies supporting homies. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Do you like stand ground patrolling? No. No, 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 no. I feel like it's a bit cringy. And we don't like cringy. We out here, you know? I know. Mihai's getting ballistics. Hey, Esmail, how's it going? 25 followers away? Yes. Yes, I have a wild feeling that we're going to hit that today. The goal, that is, not anything else. Don't make it weird. 30C coming up for Tato as well. So, will that be enough? Can he make it out alive? Out of this game. He also... Man, I'm honestly impressed with how Mihai is playing. People were asking me, what do I think about Mihai's chances to qualify? And I said they're very, very low because he has been playing shabby. Yo, he saved all of these strats for now. Were these strats in his pocket a couple of days ago? It's, he's on a win streak. Very good reaction. He's going to chase all of this. These camels are yesterday's bloody news. And in the meantime, he is keeping an eye on this. Yeah, he's losing a couple of CA. Will he get a conversion? He will get a conversion! Wasn't that camel converted low-key after the monk died? The holy word still travels, apparently. And 82 eco to 61. 20 eco ahead from Mihai. 113 pop to 80. Those CA have one piece of armor as well, so it's easier to dive under a tower. Tower does have +2 attack, so yeah. Happy to see everyone here, guys. Don't forget that if you are new to this game, new to this channel... Why do I hear myself suddenly? Oh, shit. There it is. Oh, worst experience ever. How do you guys even watch this stream? My god. Oh, castle in his face! Nice. He's going to get control over his stone with that castle as well. Anyway, I was saying that if you're new to the game, new to the channel, don't forget that there's no stupid question related to the game. Related to the game. I feel like also another thing that I have to keep in mind and to pay more attention to is the fact that the scene is constantly growing and there's a lot of new viewers joining all the channels. So, of course, I will always just continue to cast, like, thinking people understand what's happening in the game, but it's also, you know, useful from time to time to just, when I'm saying, oh, the tower has +2, what does that mean? Why doesn't Tato make a tower and deny that castle? Because it's not made with 5 vills. That's why, Axel. It's made with 20% of Mihai's eco. Quite a lot of homies there. Camels raiding and riding and raiding. Oh, house wall? Nuh-uh, failed. All of those camels, nothing to protect Tato from Mihai's relentless aggression. And we'll play for Mihai. Claps in my chat for the homie. Please? Time to boycott the freaking DHL. Har saw me high on and said, yeah, 1 win is enough for today. Is behind top 13? He's 15th right now, actually. No, 17th. My bad. T90? Oh, T90 is casting. Ah. I thought he's gonna play. Was number 2? My homie! Hera's playing versus Lewis. Oh, but they started 18 minutes ago. I saw the Hera cast of T90. That was insanely good. Guys, I have a question for my chat. What was even better than Hera's cast of T90? What was better than that? From that game? Danny's cast of T90? Oh my god. Oh, T90 versus running. Yeah, the game itself. Siskala is playing Tato. Cubans versus Bulgarians on Tams. That's right. I was waiting for you to say something. Don't make me start my rant like about the English language again. Don't make me. Oh! A notification? Instagram. My best friend sending me reels. Yep. Game is paused. Why is it paused? Humans again? What is this human? What's it called? Trade workshop. And why couldn't they actually write Royal Albert? Pum. Paul. Who knows? Humans versus Bulgarians. Hey, Gutch. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Curious if you watch any other esports? Not really, no. Basically, Age of Empires was my first video game ever played. Honestly, I used to play a tiny bit of Need for Speed in high school. But like I a little bit. I mean, I played it for 2 weeks, and that's it. And I, honest to God, got so passionate about this game in a sometimes unhealthy kind of way. How are you good if you start games so late? I don't think I'm good. Honestly, you saw me trying to play anything else. It's just all the camera movement and all of that. Like, gaming in general, nah. But the passion that I have for this game, I don't know where the hell it came from. passion that slowly turned into freaking obsession over the years. Well, my way of cope with my problems in life, I guess. Follow into subscribing with Prime. What a chat. Claps for my homie Gutch in the chat, please. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying the stream, enjoying the channel, and enjoying the games. We're gonna have a whole lot of them today. Need for Speed Underground. I don't think it was Underground. I think it was something else. I should be good at basically any game. I just don't understand how people can be good at video games. I find them so freaking stressful. Like, I love this game as well. Guys, there's no bigger stress for me than in that second than a ranked ladder. You like history? I do like history. A bit of ironic for me to say that because I think I'm quite ignorant about a lot of histories of a lot of countries. That also comes with being bad at geography overall. Like, I feel like, of course, those two go kind of hand in hand. And feels like, I don't know, being bad at geography reflects in my history knowledge. But I remember, especially in middle school and high school, I was quite passionate about history. Like, I used to like the stories. Maybe I don't know. I just like the stories, not necessarily the history. I don't know. But I do like history. But that's basically how I started. I was working on my master's thesis. And everyone that ever wrote something like that or had to write something like that, any thesis, any paper, any, like, knows that, of course, anything in this world can be more interesting than actual writing. So yeah, that's how I started playing. But I started in 2021 at the end, I think. But for 1 year, I didn't even know that ranked ladder is a thing. I was not interested in what the fuck does multiplayer means. No, single player campaign. Pam, 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 pam. And all the campaigns on standard. Then I started to do them again on easy. Yeah, it was... I didn't even know what Twitch is. Or what Discord is. When I started to play ranked ladder, I went to 500 elo because I'm just obviously used to my campaigns. I couldn't understand how people are that good. And I definitely didn't know that there's an online scene of this. But that's how I kind of got the taste of the competitive gaming. This guy's going back. Honey, it's going... No, sorry, he's going he's going back to Tato's base, I guess. Yeah, but I definitely didn't grow up with playing games. Like, I think I had my first computer by the end of high school. And yeah, definitely didn't have any. At the end of high school, I was in my teenage years. Definitely couldn't be bothered about video games. I was using the computer for social media, so... This kind of is going double comp here with humans. No, yeah, you see, no second DC in Feudal Age. I feel like doesn't pay off. Doesn't pay off. I'm honestly quite surprised that Mr. Yo in the previous game managed to add a second TC and quite a lot of eco. Social media, sure. Facebook and Yahoo fucking Messenger. Jesus Christ. Changing the status 30 times per day. Sad that I Got too much math homework, so I had to change my status so everyone knew that I was sad. AIM? What's AIM? Remember my AOL screen name? What's AOL? Guys, I promise I only knew... I only knew Facebook and... Instant Messenger. Okay. I'm... Look at the stars. Look how they shine. Were you doing math homework? Yeah. I remember a status. Dude. Wait. You can't make a circle of friends with a compass? I will always remember that fucking status. You see, we were so dumb, but I feel like we were dumb behind closed doors. Wasn't until, like, okay, Yahoo Messenger made it a tiny bit more, public, but I feel like, again, it was still not as public. Oh my god, Siskana is gonna lose so much to this. Hey, Matlow. This is just IRC. Yeah. Oh, we were calling that Mirk because of the... I think it has like some logo with an M or something. It was a client. Okay. I only know that. Oh my god, guys, we're so fucking old. While we're talking about all of this, by the way, they're just going at each other's throats. Six to 2 eco KD. Siskana's gonna manage to defend against all of this, which is surprising. But I guess crossbowmen and knights. OP. In the meantime, this is quite difficult for Tato to deal with because Siskan did mixed in some camels. How old are you? I assume early 20s. I wish. I'm 29. For 4 more months. Not even 4 more months, less than that. I'm going to change the... the first number in in April, actually. She's approaching babushka status. Fuck you, Axel. What do you mean? You're a fossil compared to me. What do you mean? Babushka status, my ass. Guys, 30s are the new 20s, am I right? Speak about favorite mods. That is exactly... How old is Danny turning? 30. Lucky 30. Copium. One, two, three. 3 TCs. Wheelbarrow coming in. A lot of military. A lot. Tato, however, does have +2 on his Nitos. Where are his Nitos? Well, there's not a whole lot of them, actually. Tato still has a... Vil here. For some reason, he's gonna make a monastery, collect the relics, and that's about it. That's a second monastery, that is. Also, a couple of CA from Bulgarians. Okay, color me impressed. Cheap and fast upgrades, am I right? Hello, 96 baby. Yes. Are you a grandmother or a whippersnapper to me? Huh? No, because what the fuck is that Vil doing? Like, this whole engagement was just... Yeah. Special. Quick walls have to come to the main resources behind this gun's base. They just have to. Because it's tricky. What month are you born? I didn't know what whippersnapper is. Kill me, okay? Whippersnapper. I'm in April. 30th of April. Dox much? It's not doxing. I'm usually going live on my birthday. Farming those gifties. It's just business. It's just good business, you know? The build difference? Yeah, I mean, Siskan, 3TC, Stato, 2 TCs with almost 6 minutes idle TC time. Susuke? What's Susuke? Nothing Susuke. Other than fucking DHL. There's Susuke. Poggers, Lexi. You youngster. Hello, Kinder. You want some camera time? Do you want some camera time? Yeah, well. Castle in the middle of the map. Bloodlines coming in. Kinder on my desk. Pum 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 pum. I wonder if I can show him to you guys. What language does Kinder understand best? Love language. I don't know how to put this freaking camera without spooking him too much. Here. Atan, yeah, but what do you guys see? Just my arm. Okay, well... No, you're upside down, baby! Hello! He's like, lady, what are you doing? Hi! Wait, how do I... Well, I don't... I'm sorry. Hello. I love you, baby. You want a snack? What's on your whisker? His whiskers are so freaking long. What's there? What do you freaking... Dude, you have something. Okay. You're Gucci now. Yeah, but now how do I use my mouse? Ah, okay. I'll just take it. God damn it, guys. Kinder? What you seeing there, baby? Ghost? Hera lost to Lewis? Ain't no way. Did he really? How many puntos did he donate? True, quite a lot. 24. Literally dead gum. I'm sorry, baby. I'm just... Oh, wait. Where's Kinderuski here? There's no Kinderuski here. He loses highest elo status to Lewis. 100%. Yeah. Are they playing another game? Or did Lewis just take the win and... He was playing Hera now. Ooh, Georgians. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing for... Okay. Game's over. Guys, okay, yeah, I have to keep my hand here on the mouse, otherwise it's no bueno. 116 to 81. Yeah, okay, we're gonna start Yo versus Hera in 2 minutes. In the meantime, enjoy a baby. Kinder. Yo, who are you calling a little, Joe? He could take you any time of the day. No, I love you, baby. What if I'm bringing you a snack? How would you feel about a bloody snack? Huh? Would you feel good about it, baby? Is this the spot? Is this the spot? Can take Joe, but not Soxy. Soxy's freaking fearless, dude. Calls him baby offended when calling him little. Yes, boop your nose. That was rude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, rude. Where you going? Wow, I just made a full freaking... You're so freaking silly, dude. I can't watch you. A full freaking circle. Motherfucker is so chill right now. Doors! Salute! Thank you so much for your prime! No, that's my mouse, dude. That's my mouse. Where are you going? It's the chat. Mwah. How's things? Things are good. We're casting some games. We're doing some things. We're petting some cats. I'm sorry. High five. Ow! What the fuck? Right? Alright. Dumbass. Doesn't want to be friends. We have a game. Let your prime flow through you? Yes. Yes, sir, we do. Dum, da-dum. 准备就绪. Exactly. Killing some foxes. Accurate. Fortunately. Hera, forward to scout. How many vills will this scout kill? 1, perhaps. Maybe, perhaps, gonna eat some juicy TC. You're here with a spear, keeping an eye on those foxes, taking these ones. I see fletching upgrade, while Hera's doing some archers too, but in defense. Why do we never see fire archers? Are they just shite? Yeah, you don't often see them. They're just extremely good against buildings. And that's about it. They have an teeny tiny HP on them, so they die quite easily. They die quite easily, actually. Getting some chicken is good. Still not on this gold. Does he have another gold? 0 on gold, and he's making archers. I'm so confused. Yo, what's going on? Does he have the... Ah, no, he's taking the fucking foxes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Error 404. Well... Nothing happened, guys. You didn't hear, you didn't see anything. Okay? Okay. Absolutely bamboozled. Like, it's not even funny. But you know, the rate was growing so fast as well. I was like, no way the monument gives you that. Those resources. Sorry, my stream just froze for a minute. I'm back at the limits. What happened? Nothing. Like, I mean, not too much. Yo is just making archers. Just click to castle age. Same time as Hera. Both of them are making range units. And a bit defensive, you know. Nothing else other than that. Yo! Ancient Bolt. Snitches get stitches. I said no one saw anything. Stable. Understandable from Hera. I'll take some stitches for mocking you. Rude. Rude. Yobbing forward for the crossbow timing. Little does he know. Oh, by the way, I did say Hera because I'm used to Hera playing in blue, but that's definitely Mr. Yo. Yeah. Did you rap at your husband's birthday party? No. We went to a restaurant with his parents. And he said that that's when I have to rap. And I didn't know I was preparing to rap for the big party, the one with the rest of his family as well. So, yeah, that didn't happen. Hopefully, the other party is going to be so postponed until he's going to completely forget about that. So, yeah. Second TC and a fortified church instantly from Hera. Hera is just going to boom and defend. Defend with scrims, defend with monks, possible siege if he needs to, and trust me. Trust me when I'm telling you guys, he needs to, because here comes your forward siege workshop, crossbowman in the queue, Botkin arrow as well. Yeah, scrims are going to deal with those, but will they efficiently? Because, well, Yo is going to sneakily go maybe here, behind this wood line. A couple of vills could take a whole lot of damage. Hera is just getting now elite skirms, the armor on them as well. Hera has the mule carts. True, and the CC is quite close to this wood line, so he could move this mule cart here. And a couple of vills on it. Aegon Cavalry for the Wu. They have bloodlines for the Wu. No other bonuses until Imp. Imp will give them +2 attack. But that's about it. Plus the church bonus. True, if you fit the mule cart here, could get quite a lot of value. That church is really good against all of this. I love that Io opened the ram, especially because he knows that Hera does not have... Careful now! Hera does not have a siege workshop, and those could be a lot of ill kills. TC was delayed as well. It's only 72 HP. Hera could lose the stone and the wood if Io will keep those archers there attacking it. He does want to deny some farms though. There's an engagement here. The Hagon cavalry is diving on the skirms. He's taken out by the knights, however. Ram will be killed by the knights as well. I think he still needs a siege workshop of his own. Ooh, these ones are doing some work. 320 Eco KD. Hera still ahead in vills. I think Mr. Yo's second DC was up quite later. Third one going up. Going up probably faster than Hera's. Hera's only sending now 5 more vills. All of these farms unoccupied. 13 people on food only. Hard to keep 2 TCs alive and running and produce from the stables and from the ranges. Skirms, that is. So a lot of food being consumed. Also, I feel like Yo is going to run with his crossbowman straight into Hera's eco expansion. It's tricky. Now there's a mangonel here, and mangonels makes the things a whole lot more difficult because you can't just keep the skirms around. He is going to cut. Is he the first person that I ever see cutting? Definitely. Definitely. Chumbe Chushi. Oh, Yo needs to take care of the mango though. Market going up from here, needs to balance his eco, starting to float quite a lot of gold. Never knew you spoke Chinese, Danny. Have a lot of aces in my sleeves, guys. I speak whatever language that the in-game villagers are also speaking. A lot of skirms. A lot of archers. Skirms are very effective against the monks as well. That's why you're so good at poker. Why? So many aces out of those sleeves. Yeah, I'm cheating. That's why. Oh my god, what a good fight for Hera. Jesus Christ. Skirms OP, man. And he's snagging that relic as well. Disgusting. Absolutely bloody disgusting. Hera's gonna find the mysterious expansion that he's actually clueless about. Well, he saw the house. Still doesn't know about the TC. Doesn't see this farm. This is a capture age display thingy. So, other than this spearman that will achieve absolutely nothing, game is still pretty balanced. Like, yeah, there's a bit of a pop difference in Hera's favor, but you see, 76 eco to 82, 11 military to 19. Yeah, Yo's definitely behind. Tables could turn with a mangonel shot. No mangonel in the queue. Bah, knight is there as well to snipe if needed. Heguang just chasing some knights here and there. I see people on stone for both parties. So now my question is, where does a castle go up? In defense or forward? If you are Yo, you just clicked up to the next stage. I feel like, I don't know, it could be forward, could be here. That would be a nail in the coffin. Do you have the military to support to put it forward though? I don't think so. Have you seen that you can click the enemy farms through the fog of war during a game? No. Another bug in my perfectly balanced game? No way. No way. Shema? Okay, well, if you could put that castle here, that would be quite freaking nice. Hera does have resources for a castle, though, and this hill is dangerous. This hill has 2 TCs next to it, the church, this wood line that's going to open the path to the monument. Then I wouldn't mind you kind of starting to think about defensive castles. A defensive castle here, maybe you can still push this castle with workshops. No extra workshops being added, which is kind of concerning for you. His eco is completely disbalanced. I mean, only 100... only 100 wood in the bank. Oh, he's thinking about the forward castle. Oh boy. Oh boy, abort mission, and Hera can see all of this. Hera can see all of this because Town Watch OP. You need workshops, you don't necessarily need a castle here. I feel like you're fine with a castle in your base. Maybe here for defense. Yeah, the monument is now Hera's. Trickle of food, trickle of gold. He's gonna go start trying to push from the other side, but Hera's already there prepared with a castle going up. And Hera's reading Mr. Yo like an open book here. I don't know about that castle. I don't know about the castle. Monks are gonna go down though. The Hagwon could try to stop that castle altogether. Will Yo manage to stop the quick walls? The Hagwon could have attacked the gate. It was super low HP. But Yo does not notice in time what's happening here. A couple of vills are already dying, and by the time he noticed the garrison ones... Because the thing is, Yo did manage to stop this. Or did he? 92, 93... Oh, big dodge. 94%. Now, he is taking the stone, that's true. But you don't need... This is just going to be trapped down. What you need... But you need the siege workshops. You're making traps from those. Nothing at home to stop all of this. Does have one forward. Could take this out. He flew a bit too close to the sun. Conversion or not? Conversion, long conversion, without even devotion being in for Hera. Another castle goes up. A lot of stone being collected. For Hera, he has currently 0. Doesn't have access to this one, but before that... he collected quite a lot to be able to afford so much. And, you know, these villagers that found their way here are thinking about, guess what? More stone. But this stone, Yo is saying, nah, that's my stone. Passing as good as always. No, dude, because what the fuck are they doing? Oh my god. Nilly? Nilly one-siding here with you. Oh, with Hera. Confirmed. And Hera manages to get this castle up, which is tragic because that's a Georgian castle on the hill. Georgians repair cheaper, and they take less damage if their buildings are elevated. So, Elite Monaspa coming in. That castle, if it went up, it'll never go down. Definitely not to one single traction trap. Yo has now the monument. Maybe that TC will fall and a couple of vills with it as well. But Elite Monaspa is definitely an issue. However, Yo is already preparing the transition to Halberdiers. That could pay off. Now, only issue about that is that Hera's already kind of tacked in into Elite Skirms. He's only missing the technologies upgrades from the blacksmith for Imperial Age. Yeah, I don't see... Wait. This is open. Did someone chopped Wait, did you cut the trees here with the traction traps and I missed it? Because I thought he got there through here. Definitely not. And now Hera is trying to TC drop Mr. Yo. Rude. Rude. You know, there is a karma. Nearly can help you, but not that much, you know. Not like, okay. I think this game is still pretty much over in Hera's favor. I mean, look at the populations right now. But hey, okay, I absolutely have to go back. Absolutely have to go back and see what was up with those trees. Okay. Monospa better than Haegwang. Always have been. There's a defensive castle that I was talking about earlier. Hubs next to it. More TCs forward, more ranges. Like I said, he was already kind of backed into elite skirms. But you know what? With the everything going on for him, with the map control, with the monument in the middle, with 3 relics, he can afford to go HC. Definitely do more damage to both the Haegwang and the infantry. So, I mean, there's that. GG called. Hera is victorious. Honestly, quite the outcome we were already expecting. 10 days left, guys! 10 days! Check the cut. True! True. Thanks for reminding me. He is. That's so funny because Hera had a wall that. That's actually so freaking funny. Then what happens to this wall? Hera deleted it. To go there. That's pretty funny. Yeah, first time when I see it being used as well. I need to take 2 minutes to make another coffee, and I'll be right back. It gives you resources, Exbuada. Gives you resources. Wood, food, and gold. Be right back. 3 minutes. Hey, I'm back. Board Bureaucrat just continued their sub from Prime, a gift, to Tier 1. No, ain't no way, Board Bureaucrat. Ain't no way this is your first time chatting. Nah, homie has been gifting subs every now and then for like 5 months. He's subbed for 5 months. Homie's top tier lurker, I swear to God. If someone would have said this username in a contest, I'm like, yo, Board Bureaucrat is a regular in my chat. Like, I remember that username. And I was about to ask you when I saw first time chat, Mark, I was like, that's no way. There's no way this is your first time chat. You probably changed your username. I don't think he's drunk. I think he's a top tier lurker. Chat said you were following the washroom. Sorry, I was longer. I made a coffee. I was talking to my husband about something, so yeah. We were kind of chatting, IRL chatting. No, but to your thrillness, disappointment, I don't know which ones. I'm fine. Sam, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Appreciate it. And also, on top of all of that, Board Bureaucrat converted from a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. That means that my homie just contributed with 1 sub point to our goal of getting Partner Plus level 2. We're about 12 seconds away from calling the Mounties. Nah. We're fine. No Mounties required. Do we have good games to spectate, though? Do we have good games to spectate, though? Viper gone? Gone and forgot. No, just kidding. There's Rapard versus Jordan. There's Husiel versus Vivi. Nikov Seba on Handhold. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, wait, I have to leave this other game. Surely. 10 minutes ago. Koreans mirror. Oh, God. Love me some Korean mirror. Absolutely. Someone needs to tell Daniela that the person with the most games does not get a special invite. At least a freaking Red Bull pack. At least that. Oh, look at me saying that I'm going to slow down and I'm not doing it. Handhold. Korean mirror. Market going up from Nikov. 0-0 KD. Both of them seems to be quite defensive about their approach. You know, just a couple of skirms, couple of archers mixed in from Nikov. I guess he wanted to open archers and then just hit a wall of skirms. It's Korean mirror, no need to slow down. Yeah, exactly. They're 0-0 KD. Both of them just going skirms and are on the way up to the next stage. Hey, Mr. Stasis. Appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Did the map selection change? I don't remember this one. No, we casted a couple of games. I feel like a couple of people just don't like some maps and they banned them. And there were days where I was casting Viper non-stop and that was just Stonefront. Stonefront every single game. But this, we've seen this quite a lot. I think there's a couple of people that are trying to, you know, get all the maps in their rotation. Hera, for instance, sometimes just plays... One day plays a map a lot, like this one, for instance. I've seen him play this map quite a lot. And then... One sec. And then he bans it. And then for a couple of days, he plays something else. Skirmore into car race, 100%. Every single game that I've seen from Koreans this far is that. Yeah, you were grinding to get into the 1300s, actually. You were big time grinding. There we go again. There's that freaking annoying chest pain that I was complaining about a couple of days ago. Oh my god, Seba changed his mind from workshop to monastery to workshop again. Those intrusive thoughts winning. There's the famous Koreans, yay. But yeah, scorpions are going to do... No! Come on, Seba! Yeah, anyway, I was saying chest pains. I don't know what's going on. Maybe just anxiety, maybe just... I don't know. But it's annoying. I do love zoom. Zoom in or zoom out? Zoom in or zoom out? Pum 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 pum. Nice. Can't just hop them around here though. Sorry. It's fine. But it's a bit annoying. Ooh, good job from Nikov. Sniped 7 vills like it's nothing. And managed to defend back at home. As the wheelbarrow to see. Has another one in the back. Couple of farms. Nice, 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 nice. Rooting for Nikov hard. Me too, because he hasn't made a single siege tower. And if he will not, even more so... Ah! Whatever's making you anxious, homies are good helpers. I know, I know. You guys just being here means a lot to me. Asmail, just so you know, I still need to answer your email. I haven't forgot. I promise I will. Life's been busy lately, though. I promise. I just want you to know that I haven't forgotten about it. Rocket car is going to do some damage to all of those. Monasteries down, relics out. Second siege tower. Blah. That's a big mess. Yeah, it's benign though. For now. But I know it looks kind of cancer. Oh god, that's such a bad joke. I'm sorry. The Doom Patrol will come. Yeah. Got rid of this tower, which is good. There's so many more, though. So many more. And only 2 vills garrison there. There's even Botkin arrow on that TC. Tayo? I wonder if it's because I've been chugging coffee like crazy since this morning. But it's very, very, very annoying. We're fine. Yes? Maybe. Ugh. See? Wouldn't you feel silly after joking in my chat that I'm dead? Wouldn't you feel silly if I actually would die right now? Feels like tightness. It's some sort of like something's pressing my chest. Might be just anxiety. I would. Also kind of sad. Yeah, I mean low key kind of sad, but like yeah. Look up angina. I swear to God, if this is some sort of joke. Reduce blood to the heart. Okay. The heart needs more oxygen. Okay. So how do I give it more more oxygen? I have no rest. I have to grind. No fucking fucking capturage. No, saved. Hello, are you still on? Mini F, big F. Chat, are we still on? String lagging for me, lagging. We're on though. Back, no F. Let's go. No F. We're still chugging along. Yeah. But it was very, 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 very close to drop though. I heard that. Oh no. Yeah. Well, usually is followed by a lot of cursing in Romanian. Usually. I compose myself somehow. Oh god, man. I thought Capture is going to crash again. I'm closing Capture. I'm closing the game. I'm restarting them, okay? We missed the cursing. Oh, guys. You do not want to imagine. And you know what? I will stop the streaming on YouTube. I'll end that stream. Sorry, homies. Come to Twitch if you wanna dismiss.